Hello and welcome to the Kriya to Trust Your Challenges. This is a lovely Kriya. I love it. It's great fun to do, and it helps you face the world with a positive attitude, and also to meet any challenges that you may have, meet them head on with gusto, and renew our zest for life. And it also helps us to trust ourselves as well, to trust that gut feeling that you get sometimes. It teaches us to listen within ourselves. So it's got great benefits. And what it does throughout the Kriya is build up anger, frustration, any emotion like that you might have within you that you've not been able to release, and it builds it up, and then we come down the other side and get rid of it, and therefore you are left feeling so peaceful and really blissed out. Actually, it's very nice afterwards, and then that carries on. It's a good Kriya to do for 40 days. I mean, they say that they all are, but this in particular, well, especially for me, I do get sort of angry with things, which I shouldn't really sort of waste my energy on, and that's what this Kriya does. It kind of makes sense and sorts all that out for us. So that's really well. Okay, so if you'd like to come sitting in easy pose, cross-legged position, and just sit up nice and tall. Close the eyes and place your hands upon your knees, palms down, and just begin to breathe a little bit more deeply now, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. In Kundalini Yoga, we breathe mostly through the nose unless otherwise instructed. And just begin to relax a little bit. If you've had a busy day so far, try and move away from that now. And just forget what's come before, what might come after, and just concentrate in the now. Make your spine very straight, pull up in the spine, and make your neck long by tucking the chin in. You can roll your eyes in and up towards a third eye point at the centre of the brow. Just feel grounded through the sit bones and the earth below. And just let that breath come nice and easy. Let it flow. Don't try and change it. Just let it flow. Inhaling, exhaling through the nose. Then we'll take a deep, deep inhalation and exhale with a sigh. Again, inhale, exhale with a sigh. And one last time. Just roll the shoulders back and down away from the ears. We're now ready to do our practice. So begin the practice by tuning in with mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times. And we will then do Mangalacharan for protection, and it protects our magnetic field. Okay, so if you'd like to bring the palms together at the heart centre, give them a little rub, just stimulating those nerve endings on the palms. And then we bring the hands into prayer pose at the heart centre. So that spine is nice and tall, shoulders are back and down, chin is in, and we inhale. Exhale. Inhale deeper. Exhale fully. And inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Sadguru Namah, Jugat Guru Namah, Satguru Namah, Siddhi Gurudeve Namah. Sadguru Namah, Jugat Guru Namah, Satguru Namah, Siddhi Gurudeve Namah. Sadguru Namah, Jugat Guru Namah, Satguru Namah, Siddhi Gurudeve Namah. Inhale. And exhale. And we're ready to begin our warm-up exercises. I do apologise for my voice breaking there, tuning in. It just does it all the time recently. I've got a new asthma inhaler, and I think it's that. So apologies for that, but we'll just carry on. Okay, so we'll do some warm-up exercises. We'll start off with a lovely spinal flex, just warming up that lower spine. So you catch hold of your shins or ankles, whichever's the most comfortable, and we inhale as we come forward, open through the heart. Shoulder blades come together at the back, that's the inhale, and then as we exhale we concave and exhale fully. Okay, on this one the head doesn't come up and down, your chin stays level with the ground. Okay. And off we go. Opening out through the chest, chin staying level with the ground. Can mentally vibrate the mantra Sat Nam. Sat as you inhale, Nam as you exhale. It's the bead mantra or the seed mantra. Truth is my identity. no need to work fast with this one, but if you do enjoy working fast, you can do that. Choose where you're at today. And inhale to center. Contain the breath within the body. And exhale. And we now have a spinal twist. Sitting up nice and tall, spine is straight. Slight Janda Bandha, that neck lock. So the neck comes in, not up or down, it's coming in to lock the neck off, okay? And we'll put the arms up. Fingers in front, thumbs behind, and we inhale to the left, exhale to the right, and the head just pivots on top of the spine, it turns with it, okay? And off we go. If you're new to Kundalini Yoga and you feel dizzy or nauseous, just stop, place the hands on the knees, just take a moment, and when you start again you should be fine. We're bringing lots of air into the body in a short amount of time, and it releases endorphins, so it's sort of making you high, but then the next time you do it you should be absolutely fine to go. And we carry on. And still twisting. Place our hands in Gyan Mudra. And keep twisting. Inhale left, exhale right. And with every twist, bring the arms higher and higher. Really get a nice pull underneath the armpit, which is excellent for the lymphatic system. It doesn't move on its own, we have to move it. And inhale center. Contain the breath. And exhale. Okay, so we'll do a few Sufi grinds now. You catch hold of your knees, and then we begin to rotate the rib cage. So we inhale forward, exhale back. Forward, rounding through the spine as we go back. Go towards your right knee to begin with. Exhale, and we rotate in the opposite direction. relaxing, moving in spirals, most things in the universe, rotating spirals, so you find yourself really relaxed and at one with the universe. It's blissful. Inhale, center. Contain the breath. And exhale. Place your hands in Gyan Mudra, first finger and thumb tips touching, and place the backs of the hands onto the knees, arms are straight. Remain with the eyes closed. Just allow your body to adjust. Okay, so we'll begin our Kriya. And the first exercise, it's a bit of a strange posture, it's standing. But we're gonna come standing and our feet will be turned out like 45 degrees, but the weight has to be sort of distributed through the whole foot. Okay, and it does build a bit of frustration, the posture. But if you get angry whilst doing this posture, it means that the rib cage is out. And what the Kriya promises to give throughout and from the end of it, it will adjust that rib cage for you. And that can cause all sorts of different problems. So just see how you go. It puts a lot of pressure on the pelvis, so just be careful of the lower back, and the legs are straight really. You can have a slight bend in the knee. So just see how you go. Just pop us some music on. Yeah, so we stood in that position. We lean forward from the pelvis and the arms come out. Your palms are flat, palms facing down, and we start to do propeller circles. Okay, so it's sort of a middle-sized circle, not too small, not too wide. And they're rotating outwards. Okay, and keep your head up whilst you're doing it. It'll become apparent once we do it. Head comes up. It makes the exercise easier if you bring the chin down, so head stays up throughout. Okay. If you like to come standing. So feet come out at a 40-degree angle. Try and get where you can see me, and we bend from the pelvis there. So it's a bit strange. It's not sort of a back bend, but you're bending forward with the pelvis. Okay, the hands come out, and we begin rotating. And you'll know you want to lower your head, but don't do it. Keep it up. Concentrate at the third eye. Keep really concentrate at that third eye point. remember, if it's painful, if it's causing you to be frustrated, it's working. It's working on that rib cage. And inhale deeply. And exhale. Raise the palms forwards. And just rest. Hands facing forwards. And rest. Great stuff. So we'll go to the next one, and it's the standing one again. Hope you can see me properly. Okay, so the left arm is going to come straight up, palm facing forwards, and your right arm is going to come up, palm facing down as well. So it puts a lot of pressure on the tricep area and the shoulder. But once you get into position, those arms don't move now. They stay like that in that position. And what we're going to do, we're going to do a bowing motion and touch the floor with the left hand. And then when we're up to time with that, we swap over and do the opposite hand. So I'll just show you. Again, feet slightly pointed out, about 45 degrees. And we come forward, touch the floor, and back up. And the arms don't move. So you're not bending down and touching. You're bending the whole upper body. A bit like a teapot. Okay, just get some music for that one. Om Namo. And off we go. Inhale up, exhale down. Bend your knees. If you've got any problems in the lower back area. And inhale, both arms up. Contain the breath. Exhale. And we go on the opposite side. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. That's excellent. Keep standing if you will. This one's quite a nice one. So we're gonna come with our feet about 2 foot apart, and we're gonna bend at the hips, and the arms are gonna come out. Okay, so they're sort of dangling from the elbow, and the arms are gonna stay in that exact position. You're just gonna bend the knees, and that's gonna bring you down to touch the floor with the fingers, and then up. Okay, so the arms aren't coming down at all, helping you touch the floor. It's that bend within the knee. If you've got any knee problems, or your lower back won't allow for it, you can do the posture stood up, okay, and just bend very slightly. And I'd say if you can't bend the knees at all like that, I would do backward circles. Okay, so we'll try that one. Inhaling up, exhaling down. So the majority of the weight will be in your heels, okay, and you should feel really steady and balanced. Inhale up, exhale down. So you've got that micro pulse in the thighs. Inhale deeply, hold, and exhale. Arms facing forward, allowing the body to adjust. Breathing. Okay, so the next one's really energetic. So we're going to come standing again. You'll already be standing hopefully, and we're going to do a really powerful march with the legs, really powerful, and getting the thighs up really high as you can. Okay, and with the arms and hands, we're going to pop the thumb into the mound of Mercury at the bottom of the little finger there, and curl the rest of the fingers around your thumb. And it's like a punch-in that we do, just a straightforward punch-in, but with quite a lot of vigour, if you like. And just be careful of your elbows. Don't totally straighten them out. Get my teeth back in. Yeah, don't fully straighten them out. Just a powerful punch, okay? And you can do any other movements that you might want to do today. If you feel like doing something else, you can add that in as well. And the teachings also say that if you roar whilst doing this exercise, that's a good way of building the anger as well. So try that. Try roaring like a lion. All right. So I'll just come standing with you. Get some music. sack the DJ. And off we go. Fingers round the thumb.
On the road with the heavy load. On the road with the heavy load. On the road with the heavy load. Art Karena man, you got Karena man. Sat Karena man, city of the day na man. Art Karena man, you got Karena man. Sat Karena man, city of the day na man. Art Karena man, you got Karena man. Sat Karena man, city of the day na man.
If you can, only breathe through the nose. Knees hooked high. Punching high. And keep going. Keep going. Last 20 seconds. I just know that you're going beautifully. Not long left, last few seconds. Inhale, both arms up. Contain the breath. And exhale, palms facing forwards. And allow your body to adjust. And then, in your own time, make your way back down onto the mat. So we're working on the mat next. Now might be a good time to have a drink. I think I'll take one myself. Okay, so now we've built that anger and frustration, we're going to get rid of it. And this is one of those weird and wonderful Kundalini moves, but it really, really works. And you'll feel your psyche changing when you're doing the exercise, and you will find a deep, deep peace, and it washes over you. It's completely palpable. It just washes over you. Okay, so it looks a bit crazy, probably is. We're going to come onto all fours like when we do the cat-cow exercise, and we're going to stick out the tongue. So a lot of times we stick out the tongue, getting rid of toxins as you breathe over the tongue, so it sticks out as far as you can. You're trying to touch the tip of the tongue to the chin. So really, so it's really pulling down here, the meridians, and we're gonna growl over the top of the tongue, right? And that just gets the anger out. You, as I say, you'll feel it yourself. I'm 100% certain that you'll feel it. You can feel it happening when it does it. So anything that you still feel that you're holding on to, that you don't want anymore, this is when you get it out. Okay, so you growl it out. Try and resist the urge to close the mouth and swallow. Try and resist that, and just growl over the top of the tongue. So I'll just show you before we start. So we get into a cat-cow position. Okay. Big toes can touch if you like. They don't have to, but if you're comfortable doing it that way, that's fine. We can do that. And we stick the tongue out as far as it goes and growl. Eyes are, ooh, I'll just check. Can't remember if they're closed or open. Right, so we close the eyes whilst we're doing it. Okay. So please try it. I know it looks a bit crazy, but please try it because it just works. It's amazing. Ready, and off. We've got the head's up as well all the time. Keep going, and what you can do is initiate the growl from down in the navel. So as the growl comes out, the navel comes up, okay? Yeah? Let's go for it, come on. Keep up. Keep going. Get it all out. Inhale deeply without closing the tongue in the mouth. And exhale over the top of the tongue. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And now you can sit back and have a lovely stretch. Keep the eyes closed. Sit back on the heels into a child's pose. And just rest. Nothing you have to be doing here, you're just resting. Now already I can feel like just a wave of calm. It's so beautiful. So I hope that you're getting the same benefit. I hope you are, because it's just lovely. All right, so now in your own time, don't worry, and grab a drink and everything if you need one. What we're going to do next is come and sitting in a samurai posture. So it's essentially sitting on the heels, really. If you can, for the full samurai posture, you curl your toes under, and your knees are quite wide open, they're not close together, and you sit back on that with the toes curled. If you can't do that, I can't do that anymore, just sit back on the heels, and that's fine. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop the hands into the groin area, so your thumbs round the back, hands is into the groin area, right? And we're just going to sit majestically. Feel important, but feel majestic. And see if you can carry that bliss with you. If you know the Satsiri mantra, you can chant the mantra, you can hum, or you can just breathe and enjoy the mantra. It's up to you. You've got 3 choices. Okay, so hoping you're ready to go, and we'll begin. And again, brings in the calm. Shoulders are down. Sat City, City Ka, City Ka, Mahaka, Mahaka, Satana, Kalamure, Waheguru. Sat City, City Ka, City Ka. Mahaka, Satana, Kalamure, Keep the eyes closed. Take a deep inhalation. Apply mull band, anus, sixth organ and navel. Squeeze that root lock. Sending the energy up the spine. And exhale. Keep the eyes closed. Just breathe normally. Blink the eyes open gently. Okay, so if you need to stretch your legs out, if you please do so, because we're going to sit same in the position, the sort of rock pose stroke samurai. And yeah, so we're going to be in that position. We're going to just hold each arm, cross the arms and hold each arm just above the elbow. Okay, and what we're going to do, we're going to close the eyes, attention's at the third eye, rolling the eyes in and up, and we're going to move, we're going to rock, and we're going to rock 45 degrees to the front and 45 degrees to the back. And we're going to close the eyes and just enjoy that rocking motion. It's just like you're getting rocked to sleep. It's just blissful. Off we go. Inhale. Exhale. What we're going to do now is place our hands in a Venus lock, interlace fingers. Ladies, left thumb on top, right little finger at the bottom, and gents the opposite way round. And we're going to do that behind the back. We're going to open the chest, so bring the shoulders down, and your Venus lock doesn't have to come away from the back. It can be resting just at the top of the buttocks there. And we're going to then rock again twice as fast. Alright, so you don't have to lift it up like you're doing some exercises, just keep it together and then we rock twice as fast as we did before. Off we go. Good idea to have a calendar band now. Saves any injuries to the neck lock. Keep going. And inhale, center. Contain the breath. And exhale. If you need to stretch your legs, please do so. We've just got one more exercise in this position. And what we're going to do is we're going to get the heels of the hands and we're going to place them just underneath the cheekbones. And the hands kind of look like a bit of a lotus, but it's the heel of the hands under the cheekbones there. And you're going to try to apply 15 pounds of pressure. Okay, and then once we've been going for a while, you then make it 25 pounds of pressure, so you really increase the pressure, and you can go up and down, side to side, in a circular motion, however you like to, you know, what you like to feel. You'll be able to tell once you get going. So that's our next one. Nice massaging underneath the cheekbones. Underneath here also is really releasing, and then moving to the chin, which in Kundalini yoga, if you're focusing at the chin or using that as a focal point, you're working deep, you know, in these areas. So so it is worth doing. Okay. So just starting off with 15 pounds of pressure. Do apologise. Alright, off we go. Now building that pressure, 25 pounds of pressure. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. So you can release the hands now. Hopefully you'll just feel amazing. The whole body just feels in sync and working beautifully. It's a great Kriya. Okay, so our next exercise, you can come into an easy pose again, sitting cross-legged, and so the teachings for this Kriya tells us that we have to wrestle with a partner now. Okay, so if there's two of you doing this video, that's great stuff. You can wrestle, and you need to take it in turns of being dominant. So one holds the other down, and change. Okay, so if you're not in a partnership doing the video, I've just put a little sort of fun Bhangra inspired celestial together, just to, I mean, I don't think wrestling's that good if you do it on your own. Maybe, I don't know, rolling around the floor maybe. I have done it in the past, but I just thought, you know, that I'd slot this in there because it's a bit of fun. All right, and test the coordination, the brain and the coordination. Okay, so as I say, Bhangra inspired. So there's only two movements in the whole, two movements in the whole thing, and we do each 4 times. Okay, so to start off with, we get 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 of those. We then come up with the arms, palms facing forwards, coming down, and then into a prayer pose. So up, facing forwards, and down into a prayer pose. Yep. 4 times, and that's it. Okay, music's really good music. I really enjoy. It's called Veer Manpreet, and I do like most of his music actually. Some good ones. Okay.
सब गोविंद है, सब गोविंद है, गोविंद बिन नहीं कोई। सब गोविंद है, सब गोविंद है, गोविंद बिन नहीं कोई। गोविंद बिन नहीं कोई, गोविंद सब गोविंद है, सब गोविंद है, गोविंद की।
Just breathe normally. Okay, so we come to the last physical posture before our Shavasana, nice relaxation at the end. So what we're going to do, we're going to come standing again, and we're going to be in a horse stance. I'll show you that when I stand up. And then the same as what we did on the other one, with the hands into the groin, okay, and thumbs are behind. So they're sort of resting on the upper thigh, the really, really high up thigh there. And what we're going to do is meditate on the pressure that's caused by standing in the horse stance. So if your mind wanders, try and bring it back to that pain, that pressure, and just deal with it. Just deal with the pain, deal with the pressure, and don't stand up. Just go through with the pain. Obviously, if it's really bad, then you must stand up, but just try and work through it. And this sort of seals everything in that we've done. So the mantra that's playing is Loka Somasta Sukino Bhavantu. If you know that mantra, you can chant that. And then just a little way in, it also starts playing Long Time Sun as well. So if you know that one and you like that one, chant the Long Time Sun. It'll be apparent once we get doing it. And allow your brain to give you endorphins. Just be receptive to what's happening. You know, it's subtle, but it's there. Okay. So those of you that are really tuned in, you'll probably feel it. Well, you probably feel it now. I know I do. We're doing this Kriya, but it becomes intensified when we get into this last posture. So remember, you can sing either or of the mantras. If not, just hum, or you can just stand there, breathe and enjoy them. Okay, so blue legs. All right, so you stand, your toes are facing outwards, and you come down. It's called a horse stance, like you're sitting on a horse. So there's no sticking your bum out, no forwards. You're coming straight down into that position, and we're going to try and hold that. And like I say, meditate on the pain. Obviously, if it becomes too much, then you must stand up and take a rest. Okay. up to the full standing position, straightening the legs. The blood will now rush through the legs. Might feel a little bit shaky. And then in your own time, make your way down onto your mat for Shavasana. So the nice relaxation, as hard as you've worked, we will become as passive now. This is when the integration comes together from the Kriya and the body. This is when the magic happens. It's the important part. So just come lying comfortably. On your back. If you can't lay in this position, you can sit up with your hands in Gyan Mudra, first finger and thumb tips touching, backs of the hands onto the knees, straight arms. If you can put a bolster or cushions underneath your knees and just let your feet flop out to the sides. And your arms are by your sides, hands, palms uppermost, and just relax, relax, relax. And just begin to breathe a little bit more deeply now. You can remain with the eyes closed, just coming back into your body. And take heed. You are complete. You are enough. You are worthy. You deserve respect. Remember that. Just begin to wiggle your fingers and toes and rotate the wrists and the ankles one way and then the other way. You can take a full body stretch. And a cat stretch if you wish. And bringing one knee across the other one. Do both sides. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock gently on the spine, relieving that lower back. And then rub soles of feet and palms of the hands vigorously together. And then roll onto your right hand side and push yourself back up to sitting nice and slow. Or if you prefer, you can do a kundalini, rock and roll, rocking on the spine a few times and rocking up to sitting. It's your choice. And we'll tune out with 3 sat nams. Long sat, short nam. Just to tune out of the space and get us ready for the rest of our day. Okay, bring the palms together at the heart center and give them a little rub. Spine is tall, neck is long. Roll those shoulders down and back. Pressing the palms of the hands, representing left and right hemispheres of the brain. And we inhale. Exhale. Inhale deeper. Exhale fully. And inhale to begin. Peace to all, light to all, love to all. Sat Nam. Sat sat-nav. Thank you so much for joining me for this Kriya, to trust your challenges, and I hope it works and bring great things for you and prosperity. Thank you.